None of my students pays attention to my English because I am a so-called Korean CSAT instructor. What they do care about is whether I can improve their English or their CSAT grades. But you might be interested in my English, especially my speaking skills, because from your point of view, I might look like the kind of person who spent his whole life studying English. And you might think, let's see how good your English is. Or, oh, you speak pretty good English. Where did you pick it up? Or, I thought your spoken English would be terrible because many Korean English teachers are only grammar freaks. Truth be told, I didn't want to teach CSAT English at first. I wanted to become an interpreter. Then, why did I not end up being one? Here's my life story. I am from a very poor family. My parents got divorced while I was spending the impressionable period of my life. Now I understand what a divorce means to a family, but back then I didn't. A broken family with its parents divorced is like a half-written story, and you can never retrieve the other half anywhere. A broken family means everything in half. Split parents, split money, split siblings, and split love, which gets drained forever and never gets filled. In retrospect, I think I chose English as my future career because I thought learning it would be cheaper than learning anything else. I thought it would cost less to learn, that the college tuition would be cheaper than other departments, and above all, I had a gut feeling that I could do it if I put my mind to it, even though I was born with a not-so-good brain. The first thing I found out when I entered my college was that most of my classmates came from pretty well-to-do families, not broken nor divorced. Some of them had experienced English-speaking cultures, which I pretty much admired. Some of them were even sons and daughters of some important figures in society. I was shocked. Do I have to come from a rich family to be good at English? Should my family be rich for me to learn English? The answer is yes and no. Many of my classmates had an experience of studying abroad for some years. Some of them even had personal tutors who taught them English on a regular basis. I thought, no wonder their English is so good. I'm just an English instructor and I have no right to your life, which means I am not in the position to tell you what to do with your studies. But I want you to remember that you're living in a wonderful world where you can improve your English more easily than any other time. There are tons of resources and materials on the internet. Many of them are free, and many others are at least a lot cheaper than studying abroad. As an English teacher, I feel ashamed that I haven't read such Korean novels as 토지 or 태백산맥 myself, and that I consciously try to read English books or novels only. But one thing I can guarantee is that the more time you put into your English, the better it will be in the future. So my students, I know you're not going to be an English teacher or have a job related to using English, but English is a language, which means that you should put lots of effort into it. Don't be fooled if someone says that there are skills for reading. Don't be fooled if someone says there is a shortcut because there is no such thing. Just keep studying little by little every day, even if it's only one word you get to memorize. That is the only way to improve it. It's just a simple message that anyone can impart, but not an easy one to put into practice. Remember again, we become better by studying one more sentence and one more word every day. Just keep doing it every day and you will improve.